Welcome back to the journey of Team 27. I'm Scott Hall. The Herd was coming off another winning weekend down in Kennesaw that also included head coach Megan Smith's 50th win at Marshall. She's the fastest to reach that mark in program history. And now we've also reached the fourth weekend of the season and the final time that Marshall went out on the road before getting to play in front of the home crowd here at Dodd Hicks Field. The Herd journeyed to the Tidewater region in Virginia to the Pirate Classic, co-hosted by Hampton University and Norfolk State. It turned out to be an explosive weekend for the Bats. Marshall's home run chain, as you can see here with so many different hitters modeling it, was passed around like a hot potato as Team 27 belted 15 home runs over 3 days, starting with a record-tying 5 in the opener. But also the Marshall coaching staff and fans got the chance to see how this team could band together, step up, and continue to fight as one when they lost senior leader Blakely Birch on the fourth pitch of the first game with a knee injury. The offense set off plenty of bombs, but pitching and defense also came through when the pressure was on, beginning with a one-hit shutout from freshman Ashley Blesson as we continue on the journey of Team 27.
The Herd needed to come together early in the first game of the Pirate Classic against the Delaware State Hornets after Blakely Birch went down. Sage Pye filled in at third for Birch. The defense then marched on, including 7 assists from the other star on the left side of the infield, Sierra Huerta.
Grounded over to second. Brown scoops it up. We'll get it over to Huerta for one. Turn and fire over to first just in time. Grounder over towards short. Huerta has it. Guns it to Harrell. Is it in time? Yes.
Ball only went beyond the infield twice as the outfield had an easy day. And of course, Ashley Blesson in the circle delivered 4 strikeouts in her first career shutout. Meanwhile, at the plate, Team 27's record-tying day began in the bottom of the second after Haley Christopher led off with a single to center.
Sierra Huerta drives one out to left field. Look up and say goodbye. Her 4th home run of the season. It is a 2-run bomb, and the Thundering Herd gets on top to start it off 2-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Maya Stevenson and Sierra Huerta then began a little back-and-forth leadoff battle through the next 3 innings.
Stevenson now blasts one out to deep left field. Seriously, turn around, look up, and say goodbye. My goodness. Crumblish just kind of turn around and watch that one just keep right on going. Her 5th home run of the season, 25th of her career as well. Remember, folks, she is just a sophomore. Now Huerta drives one to deep left center field. Look up and say goodbye. Huerta does it again, her 2nd home run of the contest, a solo bomb here, and Marshall will up the lead to 4-0. Dow looks in, 0-1 pitch on the way. Stevenson lifts this one high and way deep back to center field. Look up and say goodbye. Another home run for Marshall, solo shot from Maya Stevenson, her 2nd of the game. And Marshall puts up another one on the board. 5-0 is your score.
The Herd didn't just hit home runs as Rachel Rousseau went 3 for 3 with a double and 2 singles. Christopher recorded a double in the 5th. And Chloe Lee outran a perfect bunt. Marshall led 5-0 with 4 homers after the 5th. The Herd defense began the 6th inning recording the leadoff out before the Hornets finally tallied their first hit of the game. Marshall bounced right back with the last 2 outs. The offense came out in the bottom of the 6th, led off by Rousseau's 3rd hit, and 2 batters later a single from Allie Harrell. Pye then stepped to the plate and ended the game with the Herd's 5th home run.
Pye drives this one over to right field. Can this be home run number 5? It is. Look up and say goodbye. Marshall has tied a program record. And this time it is a 3-run bomb as Sage Pye will end the game right here in the bottom of the 6th with the 5th and program record tying home run of the contest. Huerta with 2, Stevenson with 2, Pye with 1.
All 3 phases, pitching, defense, and hitting, excelled in the weekend opening victory over the Hornets. It was the 3rd time in 2020 that Marshall earned all of its runs coming from the bomb. And Team 27 was certainly not done scoring, as the Hampton Pirates were next. Marshall began the offensive onslaught with 2 runs in the first after Allie Harrell walked, and then Sage Pye reached on a single.
Stevenson at the plate, 1 away. Doan delivers, and Stevenson drives that up the middle into center field for a base hit. Harrell will come home to score. Pye will stop at third. Doan delivers. Huerta lifts that one up high in the air over to left center field. Will it be deep enough for a sac fly? Pye takes off from third after the catch and will come home to score. So Marshall now with a 2-0 lead. Sacrifice fly out to left field by Sierra Huerta. Give her now 14 runs driven in for the season.
Unfortunately for the Pirates, the drubbing continued in the second as Team 27 brought back the long ball.
And she got a 3-run shot, and now she's going to drive one hard over into left field. Give her a 3rd home run. Look up and say goodbye. Haley Christopher drives that one on a line drive shot to left. 2-run home run, and Marshall now leads 4-0. Chelman, the lefty sophomore from Woodhaven, Michigan, digs in, goes after the first pitch, and she'll ground that one for a base hit into center field. So 2 runners on for the Herd, and speed on both bags with Chelman at second and Lee at first. As she now drives one towards left, that's going to drop in for a base hit. Chelman rounding on around from third. Will the throw make it home in time? No. Chloe Lee will stop at third. Allie Harrell still out and running. Nobody paying attention to her, and she'll dive into second. Pye lifts this one high in the air over into right field. This could be a chance on a sacrifice fly for Lee. Throw coming in from Anderson in right, and Harrell will take third. Chloe Lee will score. Stevenson will take the walk, and now a snap throw on a pickoff attempt down to third will get away from Tiara Washington, and Allie Harrell will come home to score. Marshall just continuing to keep the offense rolling here, and Sierra Huerta will step up next. She's the 9th batter to come up to the plate here in this inning. So crossing the plate here in this inning for Marshall, Ramani Brown, Haley Christopher, Grace Chelman, Chloe Lee, and Allie Harrell. Now Huerta sends one deep to left center field. That's back in the trees. Look up and say goodbye. 2nd home run of the inning for Marshall. Sierra Huerta goes deep. 3rd time this weekend, 6th time this season. And Marshall puts up 2 more runs on the board, leading 9-0.
Team 27 piled on 7 runs, including Harrell's 100th RBI of her career, the 12th player in MUSB history to hit the century mark. Hampton managed to score 3 runs by the end of the 3rd, despite some more great plays from the Herd defense.
So 1-1 pitch, driven opposite way over to right field. Chloe Lee scoops it up. She's going to fire it home. Will the throw be there in time? Christopher is there for the tag, and Greer is out at the plate.
And 3 strikeouts from Lainey Jones. In the top of the 4th, Marshall added 3 more runs, this time stringing together base hits and taking advantage of Pirate errors.
Goes after the first pitch, drives that into center field. 1 run will come home to score. Christopher grounds that one over to third. Picked up by Washington. They'll get 1 out at home. Can't quite get the other one at first. Ball is going to get away from Jahusi, and that will allow Huerta to come in and score. Chelman lifts one high over into left center field. Tagging up from third will be Brown, and she will come home to score. Sacrifice fly for Grace Chelman. 3rd sacrifice fly of the contest for Marshall.
Kaylee Williamson entered the circle in the bottom of the 4th and finished the game strong through the last 2 innings. Allowing just 1 Pirate hit to Monet Davis, before the defense finished off the Friday doubleheader sweep. The Herd totaled 20 runs on 23 hits that included 7 home runs. 2 more wins and many more highlights on the journey of Team 27.